Picture this: soccer cleats thumping, a rain-soaked tarp flapping, the clock on your phone blinking 2:22, and your ex's text, "Can you pick up an hour earlier?" You feel your stomach drop because you already booked tonight with the new partner, and there's a tournament tomorrow. Welcome to Danni's Den. Let's chat. I'm going to give you something practical in 10 minutes. 3 legal steps you can actually use: crisp one-line scripts for pickups, a safety checklist for coaches and new partners, and a tiny music trick that turns chaotic transitions into predictable rituals. First, the legal frame you need in your back pocket. 2 tools matter most: temporary agreements that you both write and sign for short stretches, and formal modifications that change a custody order long-term. Temporary agreements move fast. Modifications take longer, but they stick. When is a formal change worth the effort? Ask yourself, is this a one-off, or does it come back every season? If tournaments and travel interrupt custody on a recurring basis, judges look for that pattern, so start collecting evidence now, before you need it. What does documentation look like? A calendar with dates, who asked for the change, screenshots of texts or emails, and receipts for travel or lodging. Judges respond to organization more than emotion. Think of your file as the story you want the court to read: clean, consistent, and unemotional.
Quick disclaimer: this is general information, not specific legal advice. If you're dealing with a particular custody issue, consult a licensed attorney. My contact is in the show notes if you want a free 30-minute consult. Now, build the rhythm before chaos arrives. Sit down with the other parent for a short seasonal addendum: exact dates, travel responsibilities, who covers costs, pickup spots, and a firm check-in time for last-minute changes. Keep the language simple: start times, end times, and a confirm by deadline. Here's a copy-paste line you can use right now. For the fall season, Sept 1 to No 15, we'll rotate weekend tournaments so each parent has 2 tournaments per month. Travel costs split 50-50. Confirm any changes by 6 p.m. the day before. Reply, "I agree," to confirm. Short, specific, easy to save. If they agree, screenshot or print it. If they don't, keep the attempt. Courts like to see you tried to cooperate. Even a polite refusal helps show good faith. Let's make the sidelines less dramatic. Use short, neutral transfer scripts. Example: I'll bring Maya to the East Gate at 2:15 and hand her off with her bag. I'll text by 1:30 if anything changes. That replaces argument with logistics. Try this. Imagine saying it like you're ordering coffee. Fast, clear, no garnish. It immediately lowers the temperature. I want to add a little dramatic realism here. Picture a pickup where a new partner steps forward and says, "We'll take them, no problem." In that moment, you can be polite and firm. "Thanks, I appreciate the offer. Custody and pickup are between parents. Please come to me with supervision concerns." That line protects boundaries without escalating. And if a coach says, "We can watch the kids after practice," pause. Ask one question: who will supervise and what are emergency procedures? Get the coach's contact and the club's policy. Document it. Safety questions are normal and reasonable. If something feels off, keep interactions public. Note the concern and report it to the club. If there's a real safety issue, contact the relevant authorities and talk to an attorney about temporary protective language in your plan. Protecting a child's well-being is not petty. It's essential. Micro moves that reduce gossip and reputation hits? Be predictable. Wear a neutral jacket, keep greetings brief, and stick to the plan. People worry less about what they can predict. Evidence for court. Keep a simple log: date, event, who requested change, how custody time was affected, and attach screenshots and receipts. One timeline page per issue makes a judge's life easier, and that helps you. A quick story. A client kept getting weekends traded away for team bonding. She stopped trying to fight every single text. Instead, she documented each request and proposed a fair swap system. And when negotiations stalled, she had a tidy timeline ready for court. It wasn't dramatic.
It was effective.
For you sports fans, don't negotiate custody during the 7th inning stretch. I once saw a Yankees fan try that. Bad timing. Great song choice. Move the talk to a neutral time.
Now the tiny music trick. Pick one feel-good 90s R&B or upbeat track you all like. Play it 5 minutes before the end of play or at the start of the car ride. After a few repeats, that song becomes the signal. Game mode off, family mode on. It's Pavlov without the bell. No shouting required.
Final quick checklist. 1. Draft and save a short seasonal addendum. 2. Use short neutral transfer scripts and timestamp your messages. 3. Keep a clean calendar with screenshots and receipts. Those 3 moves buy you calm weekends and a credible path to court if needed.
If this episode helped, subscribe to Danny's Den so you don't miss deeper dives on custody modifications, interviews with coaches, and parent-tested routines. If you have a specific legal issue, send me a direct message or email Danielle@thelegalassistantcenter.net to book a free 30-minute consultation. You can also drop a note in the comments.
Try the music cue this weekend. Keep your text short and time-stamped, and take a photo or screenshot of any temporary agreement. Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. Let's chat.